Hello, it's Liz from West Star Tarot, and today I am going to talk about the Empress in terms of the Empress card for my top tarot trumps, VR to Masha at Musings by Masha. And as you can see from the background, I've been traveling, so I am behind. I think Masha just recently posted the Emperor, and here I am just doing the Empress. But I didn't want to skip over this card, especially during International Women's Month. So I have a few things that thoughts I'd like to share. First of all, I did post my 5 favorite, or my top. I wouldn't say that they're necessarily my favorite, but they're in my top top favorites of the Empress card. And I did post that on Instagram, and I'm going to just mention those cards. I don't have them with me because I didn't want to carry all those decks with me, and also I didn't want to just carry 5 Empresses with me in case they got lost or something happened that would mean that I would have ruined 5 decks, and a couple of the decks are out of print, so I didn't want to do that. But the 5 are in no particular order. I did pull the Empress card from the Golden Rider, is that what it's called? I have the French version, and it's, the Pamela Coleman Smith Empress. However, it's a bit more whimsical than Pixie's Empress, because she has this amazing blue eyeshadow on, and I just always get kind of a kick from that. And then the other ones are Daughters of the Moon Tarot, which is a round feminist tarot. And the Empress is represented by Mawu, who is a goddess and a sovereign being. And she is giving birth on top of an elephant. And she has this strength about her and this power. And I'm one of those people who doesn't like to see the Empress portrayed as a pregnant woman. Not that I mind it, but I feel like it's too limiting. I do see and understand that aspect of the Empress, the fertility and the abundance and so forth, but I think there's a lot more to the Empress than that. And just to reduce the Empress to a child-making machine, I think sells her short. And yet, I picked Mawu, but she's on the back of an elephant, and she's lying down with her head up, and she just looks so powerful. And I think that representation of the Empress really touches me, because I've always kind of laughed when people refer to women as the weaker sex, the gentler sex. When I think about pregnancy, childbirth, and breastfeeding, I think, yeah, no, you have to be strong to be pregnant. You have to be strong to give birth, go through labor, delivery, and then breastfeed. And so that's why I love the Mawu card. It's not portraying a pregnant woman or goddess. It's portraying someone in the act of giving birth, and it's really powerful. So Rider-Waite-Smith, Daughters of the Moon, Wee Moon, and Wee Moon portrays this beautiful Mother Earth figure, a Hawaiian goddess, Mother Earth figure as the Empress, and I really love that one. The Delta Enduring, is another one that I love. And the Tabula Mundi is without doubt one of my favorite Empress cards. And I'm sorry I don't have them there with me to have them here with me to show you. But if you go to my Instagram, West Star Health and Healing, you can see pictures of those three. I'm sorry, of those 5 cards. Today, what I thought I'd talk a little bit about is, this is a Jean Noblet Terre de Marseille, which I quite like. And that's because I see the Empress, sorry about the airplane, but it will be gone in a minute. I see the Empress as a sovereign being and representing sovereignty. So this card is from the Wisdom of the Divine Feminine Oracle deck. And when I started to think about this VR, I immediately thought of this, and I hope you can see that it says sovereignty. And so this Terre de Marseille Empress really looks like a ruler, a sovereign being. She looks powerful. She looks like she has authority, and she looks like she is the boss. And so thinking about the word sovereignty, I thought, well, what does that mean exactly? And I do think there is an authority to sovereignty, but I actually went online and looked up, searched for the definition of sovereignty. So I wanted to just read a couple of those things. The first one I came across was supreme power. And so I feel like this Jean Noblet Terre de Marseille Empress sure looks like she has supreme power. She has authority. Another definition for sovereignty is freedom from external control, autonomy, the right to be self-governing, independent, the authority in the decision-making process. Those were some of the definitions I came across that spoke to me, that I felt like I could be in agreement with when it comes to the word sovereignty and when it comes to the archetype of the Empress. And this card is important to me, and showing the Empress as a ruler, as someone with sovereignty, is important to me because I'm a feminist. And so I feel like it's important for women to feel like we have all those things. Freedom from external control, autonomy, the right to be self-governing, the authority in the decision-making process. And I feel like here in the I'm not in the United States, there in the United States, and sadly globally, this war on women that we're seeing takes away our supreme power. It takes away our freedom for external control and autonomy and the right to be self-governing and independent. So if we can't control our own bodies, if we as women, and therefore representatives of the Empress, if we don't have the right to self-govern and to be the ultimate authority when it comes to making decisions about our bodies and our lives, then that's a problem. And it's a serious problem, and I see it expanding. And so I feel like I want to be really clear about that aspect of the Empress, and I want to be not portraying the Empress solely as someone who is fertile and has abundance and can be pregnant, because I feel like that is a contributing factor to this war on women that we're experiencing and that we're seeing. So for me, it is really important to see the Empress as this and as having this. So I'm wondering about your thoughts about the Empress. What do you think? How do you see her? Do you see the power of the Empress as important to women in general? What are your thoughts? Again, I want to thank Masha, as I probably will at the end of every one of these videos, for starting this wonderful project, going through the trumps and the major arcana. And as we go through each card, I think about that archetype, and I think about how I see that card. And I'm already thinking about the Emperor, and I know I won't be addressing that till I get home, because I only have a couple of decks with me. You know, you can only bring so many things with you when you're traveling. So peace and love to you, and may you experience sovereignty